The world looks at you and says be a man, not as a complaint, not as a burden, but as a challenge to rise above the noise of expectations. The weight of the world on your back, a man's worth, is measured by what he can give, not by who he is. Take away his music, usefulness, and the world will forget he. Music exists. It's not about desperation. It's about understanding the game and playing it better than anyone else. Music. Otherwise, life doesn't care about your excuses. Music, it doesn't care about your pain, but it is your edge. It's your fire, because when you know the world owes you nothing, you stop waiting and start. Music. Building its true men aren't born to be loved for who they are. They are made to earn love through their actions, fair or unfair. But it's a gift. You're given the chance to define yourself through your actions, to create a legacy that screams louder than words ever could. Men are loved, conventionally loved, for their achievements, their strength, their success. But for the sake of their souls, you see, the world will try to crush you with its expectations. But it's the pressure that turns you into a diamond. Every failure, every rejection, every sleepless night sharpens you, sharpens your weakness, forges you into something unbreakable. Stop asking for understanding. Stop looking for approval. A real man doesn't wait for the world to give him permission to rise. He takes the world on its own. Musical term. Society says be strong, but it never asks at what cost. At what cost? Sacrifice, pain, loneliness. But here's the secret. These are not punishments. These are training grounds. Because when you come out the other side, you're not just a man anymore. You're unstoppable. It's not about blaming the world. It's about owning your power. The world will test you. It will break you. You will push yourself to the limit. But a real man doesn't crumble under pressure. He thrives in it. The hard part about being a man is not the fighting. It's realizing that no one is going to fight for you. No one is going to come save you. No one's going to take the burden off your musical shoulders. And that's why you have to stand up and carry it anyway. Because when you do that, you realize something powerful. You don't need anyone to save you. Music, you are your own savior. At the same time, being a man doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up even when you're tired. It means protecting even when you're hurting. It means leading even when the path ahead. Laughter is unclear in a world that demands everything from men who are here to make up for what they've given. There's no one. Music, and that's okay. Because you don't need them. You make up for yourself. You dig deep. You find strength in silence, courage in chaos. Men aren't made for comfort. Men are made for greatness. And greatness doesn't come easy. It comes when you face the storm head on and refuse to break. Behind every stoic man is a heart that's learned it's safer to remain silent than to hope for understanding. Music, but silence is not weakness. Silence is focus. Silence is strength. The man who doesn't waste his breath explaining to the world becomes a force. No one can ignore you. Born to fight, to lead, to win. Not for them, not for their approval, but for yourself, for the legacy you leave behind, for the person you become in the process. Music. Men wear invisible scars, not from the battles they fought, but from the weight of being strong when they wanted to fall apart. Music. Let those scars remind you of your strength. Let them fuel you to be stronger, rise higher, become bigger. The world will never love you unconditionally, and that's okay. Because being a man isn't about being loved, it's about being respected. And respect is earned by action and by being resilient, showing up every day, no matter how hard it gets. The tragedy of manhood is that you're either useful or forgotten. So be useful, be relentless, be unstoppable, build, protect, conquer, not because you're told, but because you are. Music. That's what it means to be a man. The world will test you, it will break you, but it will never define you. It's your job to be a man, not for them, it's for you.